In addition to setting clear expectations for students, research says it's critical to model appropriate behavior for them and to provide time for them to practice that behavior. Marlicia Jenkins uses these techniques with her 7th graders.
Okay, class, I need your attention. Sometimes when I want your attention, I'll say, clap once if you can hear me, clap twice, clap 3 times. So I want you to start talking like you were working, you're doing your own thing. Just start talking to someone like, clap once if you can hear me, clap twice. That's a procedure. That's a procedure that we're going to be using in class. I talk to them about expectations for what we're going to do because I know what I want to be done, ABC, and it's really great to share that with kids, to say, you know, today we're going to be doing a couple of things. We're going to learn about tutorial questions, and then we're also going to practice procedures. So it really laid a foundation for them so they understood what to do and what they were going to be doing that day. Okay, I need an appropriate and an inappropriate person to show me how you would walk into classroom. Let's see, Alex and...
Modeling is an effective strategy for teaching new behaviors.
Once we finished with the day starter, I wanted to do some modeling. So we started out with modeling appropriate behavior and inappropriate behavior when you enter the classroom. Okay, what I want you guys to do is watch. Who's coming in appropriately, who's coming in inappropriately. You guys wouldn't be sitting here quiet, would you? Pretend like you're just in the beginning of the day, you're working, but don't talk. Just talk softly.
Hi, how you doing? What's up?
Hey, Alex, did you forget something?
I don't know.
Remember I talked about procedures?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember a procedure for entering the classroom?
I think so.
Can you guys remind him of some of the procedures for entering the classroom? Yeah. So we did some modeling of that, and it also brought the students in, so I wasn't just saying, you know, this is what I want you to do and you have to do it. They were involved in understanding why. Why do you come in the classroom quietly? Because you'll disturb someone else, because you won't get your work done. What happens when you're saying something and someone's... Let's see. Cesar.
It's disrupting?
It's disrupting. And how does a person feel who's talking?
Sad.
Sad? Why?
Because when people want to talk, they don't let them, and it's rude to, like...
New procedures must be practiced until they can become part of students' everyday routine.
Okay, I just did another procedure, and it's a school-wide procedure. How many people were here last year? You were at the school last year. Everybody? So you guys know this procedure. I'll be using this sometimes. I like the clap, but sometimes you guys get tired of clapping, and sometimes it's really noisy, and sometimes I just want to quietly transition into the next thing. So I'll raise my hand, you raise your hand, and then you know that everything should be quiet. Throughout the lesson, I stopped and I did different procedures, like I'd raise my hand, you know, and that's a school-wide decision. We decided to, you know, raise your hand, and that means we're quiet and we're listening and we're focused, because I believe that you must practice what you teach your kids to do, because if you don't do that, then it's not authentic.
Writing about the new procedures gives students another way to process what is expected of them.
Now, a procedure that I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say Danya reads me a question and it's really bad. This is really inappropriate. This is an inappropriate way for me to answer her question. So I want you to say, I have a question about math. So Danya, tell me your tutorial question.
Miss Jenkins, I can't figure out my times table question. It's about math.
Okay. Wow, that's a dumb tutorial question to bring in. Oh man, you need to get another one. So that's inappropriate. How do you think she feels if I say it that way? Alex?
She feels kind of like maybe dumb or stupid, kind of let down or something.
I don't want you guys to lie to each other. If you hear someone and their question is not very good, you can be honest, but then you can also be kind. If she came in and she just said, I have a math question, what is an appropriate way to respond to Danya? Tariq?
Well, I don't think that's a good question, but good try.
Okay, and what can you do? Class management is one of those things where you need to have an opportunity to see exactly what you need to do, have an opportunity to practice it, and then when you don't do it correctly, have an opportunity to say, okay, let me correct this behavior until you get it where you'd like it to be.
Come up with one because I came up with the last
A
one.
good question can be like, I need help with my math homework because I'm not very good at fractions.
No, we just did that.
Donna, you kind of said, we just did that, Jordan, and you're a really cool person, but maybe, and his face dropped. I mean, he was kind of like smiling, and when you said that, it made his face drop. So can you say that a different way so that maybe you make him feel safe to ask questions so next time you won't not talk?
Maybe say in a nicer tone.
Maybe in a nicer tone, until he gets to know you a little better, okay?